Welcome to Cape Fear Notary Services. That's Class. Thank you for joining us on another loan signing. I'm very excited. Today is a milestone for us, both in terms of number and time. Today, July 30th, marks exactly 1 month after our start in loan signings, and it'll also be our 15th loan signing in our 11th HELOC. So a lot of experience in that first month. And hopefully you've enjoyed the videos as we've shared a lot of that with you. I'm not going to go into too much detail now regarding the specifics of this package because I have already created the mock signing. I did it as a practice rather than a recreation, which is something I think I will definitely implement for all my future signings, especially for the new ones. Allowed me to pace it. It took me 11 minutes doing kind of just pauses for the signatures. So we'll see. I think it'll take 15 to 20 minutes actually, but it will also fill you back in on that. But very happy to be doing another HELOC. I'm not meeting in a title or law office, but I am meeting in a Starbucks. So we've put some special security measures in place just to ensure client privacy. But loan signing number 15 with Cape Fear Notary Services. Welcome to Cape Fear Notary Services. That's Class. I'm Cameron Evans, and today we're celebrating a milestone in Cape Fear Notary Services loan signing journey. Today is 1 month in the business. Our first loan signing took place on June 30th, and today is July 30th. During that time, we have done 15 loan signings, learned a lot, made some mistakes along the way. But today, we actually have a HELOC signing, which is where it all started. You may have watched that video. We recreated it as well as had another video providing some reflection. And today, we're going to do it a little different. Instead of recreating, we're going to do this before the loan signing, giving me a practice round, which I think is a much smarter way to do it than spending time after the loan signing's already happened to make this video. So to celebrate 1 month in the business, we're going to be doing another full, not recreation, but mock signing. I hope you enjoy. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and check us out on Facebook as well. And this signing is going to be a little different. It's my first third place signing. And what I mean by that is it is not in a home or a title office. We're going to do it in Starbucks. And that's not where it was originally scheduled to be. I had accepted the offer at their home at one time. When I was reaching out, I wasn't able to get in touch with them. So I left a voicemail. And a few hours later, I received an email stating they want to move the time and the location. So per my signing service agreement, I reached out to them first. They contacted the lender. It turned out not to be a problem. I was comfortable doing it at Starbucks as well. A lot better than the trunk of a car, standing outside in the rain, those type of situations. I think Starbucks will be fine. I just want to make sure I have time to prepare since privacy will be of utmost importance. These are sensitive documents, and you'll see some of the steps I've taken in this mock signing to ensure privacy. So the first thing, I will be able to get there a little bit early because I had moved my schedule around for the original time. And then when they made it 30 minutes later, so I should already be seated at the table with the briefcase will be open and I'll have the binder, notary journal, and the notary stamp out on the table, the three things that I'll be needing. So let's go ahead, jump into demo mode. And remember, I love my preparation. I love my script. I'm going to be reading right off it, and that's not unlike what the actual signing will be either. And I still try to add a personal touch, but I think the professionalism of the script is overall what someone's looking for more in a signing than the weather chit chat. So here we go. Hi, my name is Cameron Evans, and I'm your notary for your loan signing. My primary job is to verify your identity and witness your signatures. I'll be guiding you through your documents, pointing out key information, and instructing you where to sign initial and date. We have a relatively short package today. It should take approximately 15 minutes. Any questions before we get started? Perfect. Here's my ID. I'm also going to need to see yours. All right, thank you. And while I have the ID, I'm going to go ahead and notate the identification type in the notary journal for both of our notarial acts, and then you'll sign it after I witness your signature on those. And then we're also going to fill out our Patriot Act now because it requires the information from that ID. Note, I'll be sure to put the Patriot Act back where it was. I just didn't want to have to re-ask for an ID or try to go back to the journal to get the information at a later time. I thought it would be easier just to knock it all out. All right, your first document requiring signature is your promise to repay the loan, including the terms of the repayment, such as the interest rate and payment schedule. Please initial the bottom of both pages and sign the second. Please make note that your signature line does include a middle initial, and so the signature needs to reflect the same. And note that we do have our sticky notes for both initials and, of course, a signature line as well. All right, second, we'll look at your deed of trust. This document shows you as the owner of record on the property, also lets you know that your lender has a security interest in the property. It'll be recorded in the public records for the county. And please initial at the bottom of all 5 pages, including the signature page, and sign and date on the page 5 for all initials, all signatures. Your deed of trust is also one of the 2 documents requiring a notarial act. So I'm just going to sign and stamp here, indicating that I did witness your signature. And then if you could also just sign that notary journal for us. For this one, for the privacy being in a Starbucks, I went ahead and put these in advance just to make sure there was no information of previous signers visible. I always do cover that up, but normally I kind of do that at the table or don't have it taped in advance. But I like that, so I might implement that for in-home signings as well. All right, next document is the notice of right to cancel. It lets you know that you have 3 days from today until midnight to cancel your loan. If you wish to cancel today, you would sign in this section. If not, you'll sign and date here on all 3 copies, stating that you're aware you have the right to cancel and you've received completed copies of this document. 1, 2, 3. This is your final printed version of your loan application. You've already completed this virtually or over the phone. You'll just need to sign it one more time in section 6 to make it official. This document outlines the amortization schedule of your loan. It displays your payment breakdown of interest paid, principal paid, and the balance over the life of the loan. Please sign and date the last page. All right, this agreement states that any clerical errors in these documents, you would agree to sign that they need to be corrected. And this actually does require notarization as well. I'm going to sign and stamp that I witnessed your signature. And again, if you could please sign the line in the notary journal, pre-filled as heirs and omission. Next up is your mortgager agreement. This document certifies that you own the property and it is free from undisclosed mortgages, liens, or other encumbrances. It also ensures you have not violated any environmental laws or entered into agreements affecting the property's title. The request for taxpayer identification number and certification, or your W-9 form, is just a federal tax form. You'll complete it with your name, address, social security number, and sign a date in the middle of the first page. All right, next up is the homeowner's insurance affidavit. This document affirms your commitment to maintain insurance on the property. Please sign and date. Then we have our pre-authorized electronic funds transfer agreement, our fancy way of saying automatic payment enrollment. You can please specify the account information you're going to use here, following out all details in the middle, and it will require signature and date on the second page. We have your closing disclosure. This shows again the total amount of your loan, the interest rate, the principal and interest portion of your balance. It shows if you have a prepayment penalty and your total monthly payment, including escrows. Then we have the borrower consent to the use of tax return information. It just says, by signing below, you hereby acknowledge reading and understanding all the information disclosed above and receiving a copy of this disclosure at the date indicated below. You'll write that right by your signature. Thank you and congratulations on your loan. On the back of this business card, you have my contact information as well as direct point of contact at the lender should you have any questions pertaining to your loan documents. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Starbucks closing was a success and actually a wonderful place to do it if you're not in a very crowded Starbucks, which I think in the evening is, in most areas, is probably a safe bet. But we had a huge table. It was very easy to spread out. And with the privacy measures that you'll see, simply having the documents flipped over and, some slide protectors, there was really no issue there at all. And when I'm introducing the documents, I'm not revealing any privacy information. I'm just telling what the document is. So it was a great place overall. Now, it did take almost an hour for the whole thing. And my prediction was 15 minutes. But that is just because the funds to close were brought in cash, which was not able to be accepted. So we had a little bit of a delay while we went to get a check for. I'm definitely putting Starbucks in one of my go-to places now. If anyone's ever looking for a suggestion because they don't want to do it locally, I will propose a Starbucks. But thank you for staying tuned again. Please like and subscribe to our channel to see more videos. We have a lot more loan signings scheduled. We also have some video footage that we just need to make and publish because right now you're watching number 15 and the other one on the site was the first one. So we'll get to fill in the gaps with some of our upcoming videos. But thanks for watching. This is Cape Fear Notary Services. That's class.